We can see a vote on the next stimulus package and a second stimulus check as early as this week. Hello everyone and welcome back to your second stimulus check and a stimulus package update for today, September 8th. I hope you're having a great day. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you very much and welcome back. And if you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing for daily stimulus updates and other personal finance tips in the future. First things first, the Senate is back in session today. The month-long recess is over and it is time for work yet again. Not even a few hours into this morning and we already have confirmation from Mitch McConnell that the Senate can vote on another stimulus package relief bill as early as this week. According to the news report, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said that the Senate plans to vote on what he called a targeted coronavirus stimulus bill as soon as this week. He did not specify what the relief legislation will include, but said it will focus on healthcare, education, and the economy. Pretty broad statement, right? But if Mitch McConnell is referring to the skinny bill that supposedly Republicans have been working on during the recess, then the bill will likely not get the 60 votes needed to get through the Senate or receive support in the Democratic-held House. Last week, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer called the speculative new skinny stimulus bill completely inadequate. Yes, that skinny bill seems very inadequate considering the economic state that we're in. I've expressed that multiple times already, but what if a $900 stimulus check is added to that bill? Will that make it more appealing to both sides? Yes, a $900 or more stimulus check is actually very favored by both parties, according to new reports. We know that the main issue stalling the next stimulus package is the amount of the actual bill that needs to be funded. Democrats are ready to spend trillions of dollars more, while Republicans are not. Meanwhile, a second stimulus check at $1,200, as we know from the first round, will cost around $300 to $400 billion based on who qualifies. But what if, and that is a big if because it is just a study, not a proposed bill, what if the second stimulus check is slightly smaller at around $900 to $1,000? It will still be a great financial help to many Americans, and it will help with the overall stimulus cost. We now have the results from a poll conducted in early August from the Franklin Templeton Gallup Economics of Recovery study. The poll is pointing to an overwhelming support for a second stimulus check. 70% support a second stimulus check, and that is a majority of both Democrats and Republicans. I don't think this is something new. We know the people need and want a financial support in the form of a second stimulus check. I was actually surprised that it's only at 70%. But what is more interesting is that the study shows that 66% support a $900 or more second stimulus check. Maybe, just maybe, a slightly smaller amount for the stimulus check, a compromise in a way, just like we did with the unemployment benefits, is the solution to get a stimulus bill passed faster. This Gallup poll helps to reinforce the strong demand for additional stimulus relief. It should push congressional leaders to find a compromise and include a second stimulus check, which according to the study has strong bipartisan support with Americans across the political spectrum. We now have a substantial amount of support and information for the second stimulus check, from lawmakers to the president, with plenty of studies and surveys all supporting more stimulus and a second stimulus check. As the coronavirus pandemic continues, economists at the Washington Center for Equitable Growth now say that Americans must get financial relief, such as a second stimulus check. Their exact words were that further financial aid is imperative. Here is the exact statement. It is imperative that American families hit hard by the financial effects of the coronavirus receive substantial additional income support, such as a second stimulus check. This is what the Washington Center for Equitable Growth say. And if what Mike Pence says about the president is true, then it is time to make it happen. According to the vice president, in his interview with CNBC, he stated that nobody wants to give direct payment to Americans more than the President Donald Trump. He said that we're going to spare no expense to help families and businesses, large and small, to weather the coronavirus pandemic. Do you think it's possible that the president, the vice president, Republican and Democratic leaders can actually come out of this as total liars? I mean, all of them have on the record public statements, I would even call them promises, for a second stimulus check. Do you believe that it's possible that they will get away with this if they do not provide that second stimulus check to Americans? Let me know down in the comments, please. I personally cannot imagine this happening. It will be a total blow to the American people if that was the case. I mean, the bottom line is the economy will eventually recover without another stimulus package. Most American people will most likely survive without a second stimulus check, but it will be tremendously harder to do so. It will be a situation that I don't even want to think about as a possibility, considering the hard consequences we'll have to overcome. So our lawmakers need to make sure that they do everything in their powers to prevent such a harsh scenario for the American people. The Senate is back and it is time to go to work for the people. If they have to pass a small bill and use the extra leftover funds to supplement a second stimulus check, so be it. By the way, according to new reports, not all the funds issued under the CARES Act have been used. We already knew that. Even the president wants to use those funds for a second stimulus check. But more specifically, it is estimated now that we have over $454 billion of unused funds that lawmakers allocated for the CARES Act. Another round of stimulus checks would cost us around $300 billion according to the Congressional Budget Office estimates. So any way you look at it, this is helpful as the overall spend on a new stimulus bill is the key area of contention between the Republicans and the Democrats. Use the money, repurpose the money, pass a supplemental bill if needed, and let's get the next stimulus package and a second stimulus check on its way to help the American people. The Senate is back and it is time to go to work. Please like, share, and comment. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you're staying safe. Please hit the like button, and as you know, I have given you all the updates as soon as physically possible with working around the clock for you. And as soon as we know more, you will see it right here on the Finance Kid channel. I want to say thank you if you have already subscribed to my channel. If not, make sure to subscribe because I will continue to bring you the updates as they happen. Don't forget to hit that bell notification as well. I hope this video was informative and provided some value to you. like and share so more people can see it. And don't forget that down in the description you will find some other helpful videos and other helpful links as well. Thank you for pushing your financial mindset towards a better reality. Until next time, stay positive, master your finances, and take a good care of yourself and those around you.